Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Intel Extreme Masters Qualifier, as we're going to get into Innovation versus Jjakji for our Terran versus Terran. And it's called something weird, like...
So I don't have it, I guess.
No, you don't have it. Sorry, mate. I could send you an email later. We're trying to get him another UI because he was loving some Haas versus Trust, which ended in about 3 minutes. So yeah, that was good. But we can jump into this one for now, as we do have Innovation to the bottom as our red Terran, and we have Jjakji to the top as our blue Terran. What happened in our first Haas versus Trust game?
It was kind of silly, actually.
Really?
He went like corner Stargates in his base, made Phoenixes, got attacked by Prism, Mass Stalkers, and died.
Oh,
nice. He made Mothership call too late.
Oh, well,
of course he did.
That was a fun game. Thanks for that one, Todd. All right, so let's see what our TvT experts are going to be doing, as we had we have a rematch basically from yesterday, right?
Yeah, yesterday Innovation. That's when he was going for the Cloak Banshee opener and was getting the guaranteed
11 SCVs.
11 SCVs every time, and did very well with that. So we'll see if he can repeat that. I'm sure Jjakji will be better prepared this time around. And Innovation, he has his opener that he likes to go into with the double gas, and he goes for it pretty much all the time. Whereas Jjakji was prioritizing a little bit more earlier command center when he stayed on one gas. And it looks like it might be still the case.
Yep.
And usually from there, like Jjakji was attempting mech, whereas Innovation was going for bio with a lot of tanks. And Innovation, even when he was in trouble, like remember that one game on Whirlwind? He knew how to manage everything perfectly. Like his crisis management was like on another level. So
yeah, it's going to be eye-opening really to see how much Jjakji has taken from yesterday to now kind of transitioning that onto today against Innovation, because right now Innovation's build looks almost exactly the same as what we saw him do yesterday, as you were mentioning. Reaper's kills off the... Was that an SCV or a Reaper? It was an SCV. So it didn't not kill a Reaper, as that one's going to be trotting across the map in a bit. And at least he knows what he's going to be going up against in a moment, with the starport now going down. Didn't see it building, but he can infer, basically, as Innovation here. He's just positioning his units on the side here, just in case that Reaper's to jump in. But Jjakji's not going to go further. He knows, or he has a very good idea about what's happening on the other side. All right. Oh, 3 shots. Micros it, so he got himself an extra shot in there. Oh, close. Close, but no cigar. Oh, he gets it! Oh, Woo!
what is this laugh?
I mean,
what are you, a chicken?
I do what I want, Todd. Okay, bombs.
In yesterday's qualifier, Innovation beasted through Jjakji and then alive. So his TvT so far has looked pretty close to unbeatable. But Jjakji, if he took the right lessons from yesterday, it kind of feels like he has to just kind of get the defense right in the first place. That's what's been going wrong with him for the most part. You know, like if you want to take it into the trenches, into the later stages of the game, you just you need to make sure you have a decent start and not lose like a lot of SCVs. And if that can happen, he was getting a little bit unlucky as well. You know, like sometimes those series where like you barely mace your opponent's units with your Widow Mine. You run into his Widow Mine, and then like all of a sudden you're in a lot of trouble. So we'll see if this time around it goes the same way.
All right, this has crossed his vision on the Watchtower, so he's going to try and reposition the Widow Mine maybe. Doesn't see the SCV on the Watchtower. Look at him, he's repositioning it.
Hurry up!
Wrong way. No, too far, too far. No, not too far.
Oh.
Perfect! Perfect! Whoa! Boop. So good.
And just before cloak.
Oh, Jjakji!
Oh, man.
Oh, that was great.
And just as I was talking about that, this is like the perfect start. Cancels the turrets. Money back plus the SCV gets right back to work. This is just ideal here for Jjakji now.
That's a Black Friday deal if ever I saw one, my friend. That was beautiful.
Yeah, that was not even like a minus 70% sale. That was like, you don't pay anything and you get stuff for free at this point.
That was like you go to the store, you're grabbing that TV that's like 50 euros instead of 1,000, and there's nobody else there grabbing them. You just buy them all.
Then a riot breaks out and you sneak out.
Yeah.
Through the back door of the store. Is that how you shop for Black Friday, Caroline?
No, actually, I tweeted this morning. I'm like, why does anybody go to shops? It's really weird. Why don't you just do all your shopping from home? Black Friday is weird.
You can order online, you mean? Or?
Yeah, of course. That's what I do with everything.
You do know some people like to leave their house sometimes.
Nah, that's a myth. Nobody likes actually leaving the house. Similar to how nobody actually likes vegetables. Come on. Apart from Artosis.
Yeah. Now even he doesn't like them. He still eats them.
He's just like, I must save all the dogs and all the animals in the world. I will torture myself with vegetables. He's going to hate us. All right, what's going on in this game?
Oh man, by the way, it's, you know, I talked a lot about this bracket here. Remember that Innovation and Jjakji here, the winner faces Su or Dream. I just had like this terrible vision of Su beating all the Terrans and then beating another Zerg through.
Yeah, it's going to happen. All the
It'll be
Terrans.
okay. I mean, like, so far, all the players that qualify were like all big names.
What? Why is this Banshee here? Why did he even make a Banshee?
Scouting Banshee.
Scouty Banshee, yeah. Okay, that's annoying because that's 2 siege tanks against 2, but that's actually denying quite a bit of mining time here. Innovation playing this well. And
how good is Innovation? Like, he has a third base going down on location. At the same time, he's attacking. He's killing SCVs left and right.
Yeah, and he's got himself 10, and he evacuates, keeping himself alive. One of these medevacs. Second one might die. Never mind. Oh, the Widow Mine. And there is another attack going on down here with the Banshee. I'm keeping an eye on things a little bit better today than I did yesterday, so we're okay. But actually, if he was to focus the SCVs going for that turret, then he could have done even more with this. But Cloaks Up will eventually get out of range. Oh, nice. Very nicely done.
TY beat Below with 2-0, by the way. TY against Bly.
Oh, nice. Wait, Bly has gone... Oh, okay, so, yeah.
That's the round of 16, so...
Okay.
And then Trust against Haz also taking place with Trust being up 1-0 right now.
I just assume what's going to happen today is that all the Terrans are going to get to the final round, they're going to get eliminated, and then tomorrow, Tuesday's bracket is just going to be exclusively blue. So that'll be alright. We were bound to get a Terran then.
Well, I mean, wouldn't it be funny if after brutalizing a laser at BlizzCon, TY lost to Bly?
That's the ultimate grief. Oh, dear. Alright, Innovation got himself those 3 base now set up, and overall, there was workers killed on either side. Jjakji's definitely doing better than last time.
Bunny beats Sorry, I mean, so it was a TvT, so Terran was meant to advance, but qualifying match from the 3rd bracket, so to speak, will be Bunny against either Ayasunu or Trap.
Cool. So we're actually getting closer to the last 4 series
Wouldn't it be
of the
sick,
day.
like we asked for Terrans and we qualified 4 Terrans today?
That would
it's
be
like we're all
cool.
caught up.
Yeah. That would be the Todd blessing right there. You really wanted to watch them.
Yeah, actually, like these are like also like the absolute best Terrans in this qualifier so far, doing very well in it. So if that happened, then for the most part tomorrow, like it would be very balanced in terms of, you know, competition across all races.
Yeah, we'd get a sick lineup in terms of what's actually coming along. Another Banshee posing a bit of a threat, and will eventually get cleaned up and pushed away. Likewise, this small little contingent going up towards the top there and harassing with auto turrets alone. Now Jjakji's going to make some missile turrets up there, lock that place down. Make sure he can't get him. What else is going on? Double engineering bay. With the 2-2 now on the way. Is it 1-1 against 1-1 at the moment? Yeah, it is. Okay. Just catching up.
Yeah, Jjakji is maintaining himself in this game quite nicely. Supplies are dead even. It's going a lot better than it was yesterday, that's for damn sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because yesterday it was just a slaughter all around.
Innovation continuing the control of that watchtower so that he can just send these medevacs straight to location. There is a small spot where he can get this in. I say small, it's more of a chasm.
I think if Innovation wins here against Jjakji, I think I will highly favor him against either Dream or Su, in my opinion. Like, it really feels like Innovation, like his weakness, his Achilles heel, like the one thing that could stop him is a Protoss-like hero, like it happened yesterday. You agree?
Yeah, it could definitely be the problem, but if he has none of them to contend with, then be in a good spot. And we're going to go for the drop down towards here is Jjakji. That scan just missed, but these Marines are still causing havoc in this expansion. There's auto turrets down here, there's a drop going on in this base as well. Jjakji's all over the place.
Yeah, he's taking the battle here to Innovation, whose defense is, I think, going to be good enough to make sure he can get rid of this entire drop there.
Yeah, that's enough siege tanks push on through. These Marines still have free reign over this base.
I'm a bit surprised we don't see more turrets and sensor towers towards these natural bases, which are usually the most exposed bases. Out of all maps in StarCraft 2, the most exposed natural you would ever get was on that... what was that map? The one where you had an indoor base that always got dropped and sniped, even when you made like so many cannons. Where like Protoss never won against Terran on. I even lost to Nathanias on it. I forgot the name.
That's how bad it was.
God,
I can't
I had
remember.
it in my head. That's why I wanted to mention it, but then I forgot at the last second.
Suddenly,
I will try to look it up.
Okay. Sadly, I've been out of the true StarCraft loop for a little while, as I say, so I can't quite remember every single map, unfortunately. What was it called? I remember there was that really big blue one that was terrible. Anyway, Jjakji's going to move around to the left-hand side here. 2 Sense Tower's been set up as well, or they were a little bit before, while all of those little drops were going on. And whoop! Okay, so these Marines are actually going to push in while those siege tanks are unsieged, trying to focus them down. Will kill off a few of them, but oh, medevacs! Oof. So a lot of that fight went down in range of Innovation siege tanks, but not Jjakji's. But the siege up from Innovation wasn't the perfect one. Jjakji managed to jump on that quite quickly. And now we're going to see Innovation pushing in against this. Marines relatively well spread, so they didn't take as much splash damage against the siege tanks, so they do clean them up. But a very even game between these two, considering their previous bout yesterday. What was the... Did you figure out the map, or...?
I'm still looking at it.
Okay.
I'm almost there.
You've almost got it.
I can feel it.
Detective Todd on the case. 3-3 on the way for both players. It seems like this army is just going to continue through. Now, the thing is that Innovation does have Liberators on the way as well, whereas Jjakji is yet to do that proper transition. So, Innovation...
Oh, there it is. Nimbus.
Nimbus.
So, Nimbus was basically the hardest natural base to defend against drops in all of StarCraft history, in my opinion. And Vani, this natural base, is second hardest.
Right, okay.
So it's pretty damn hard. Like, if the opponent can get in there, drop... Usually, even you can have like a lot of static defense. It doesn't matter if like the drop's big enough, it's gonna break through. And for you to go back all the way and defend is always so tricky. But now finally we're seeing sensor towers and turrets in those areas as Innovation's posturing forward.
Yeah, this one definitely looks a lot better from Jjakji. He is behind in supply, so Innovation is slowly eking out an advantage, but Jjakji is definitely holding his own a bit more than he did yesterday, as the Marine's going to stem up here, and they're going to be drawn into the siege tank fire here. Don't know if Jjakji should be taking this fight, as Liberators as well will push him back. That was kind of an even trade in terms of the Marines for Marines.
Innovation is just so good with his entire control. It feels like he never really takes a non-cost-effective, like head-on fight ever. He's really patient, and he's gonna force a lift, I think.
Yeah, and he
or
forced...
a bad engagement from Jjakji.
Yeah, that's definitely not the best one there from Jjakji. He forced the issue. He kind of slowly moved towards this mineral line, and now he's forced Jjakji to try and siege this area, or seize this area, I should say, as a lot of Marines go flying on either side. There's not that many siege tanks here for Innovation, but they were set up in all right places. He's going to have to retreat out for now because of the brute force play there from Jjakji, but he did fall behind in supply again.
He killed a lot of medivacs there as well. Yeah. But a lot of tanks left over for Jjakji. The tank count is very important in TvT. It's 10-3. If Jjakji goes for a big push, sieges everything all together and gets in a good position, he might be able to do this there. So Innovation, I think like forcing that engagement, it looked okay at first, but it might backfire if Jjakji uses this lead here that is acquired properly.
Yeah, game's
the medivac counts. What is it, like 10-1?
10-3. So
those are pretty healthy as well, whereas like Jjakji had like one that was very low.
Yeah, yeah. He's looking a bit broken in that regard. As Innovation going to move up the left-hand side. If Jjakji just sets himself up though, that siege position isn't exactly breakable just yet. Send some Marines forwards here. Where's the range of these siege tanks? There it is. So can't go too much further than that, but some Marines could sneak through there and try and do something if he had the siege tank support there to protect them whilst the Marines couldn't get there. He's going to even drop on towards this mineral line here. Quick moves by Innovation. Very decisive moves coming out from Innovation. As Jjakji has to reinforce to deal with that. He already got himself some workers there though, so it's...
Oh, he tried to get out.
Ooh, yeah.
I don't think so. Actually, seeing this coming here is very important. I'm not sure Jjakji knows. Like, if he starts walking, okay, he scans, sees it coming on time.
Unit counts, still 12. Siege tanks to 7.
Liberators are very important, actually, because tanks, they can siege from so far.
Whoa.
Actually, he's trying to engage into the tanks before they can siege here. Gonna be forced back.
Yep. Didn't want to go too far forward. Yes, they were unsieged, but he would take a lot of marine fire to that, and now he's just going to have to play it patiently once again, forcing the siege up. That was a lot of damage done to Jjakji's marine count there, and you can see it in the supplies as well. 50 supply now ahead. Innovation, as you said, with those 2 Liberators has really forced the issue.
He needs to be careful. Actually, he engages into the tanks just before they're all sieged, and if he gets some cost-effective trade here for Marines against tanks, he's caught up nicely on the tank counts. Boy, what is it now?
9 to 8.
Yeah, he was 10 to 3 for
Yeah.
a moment, so through some good moves there. Innovation really catching up on that.
Medevac's providing a little bit of air range there for him, so he could actually kill off one of those siege tanks, but the reinforcements keep coming from Innovation.
There is quite a few more SCVs, by the way, for Innovation there. His production's better overall. He's got a very healthy supply lead, actually. I think Jjakji was probably considering going for a Doom drop in the natural or towards the main, but then he realized that there is just so much more for Innovation that he has to play defensively. Innovation trying to set up a siege here before Jjakji is in position. Not going to be able to quite get that.
Still looking for that air vision here from Jjakji. Even those scans keep going down on either side. SCVs will kill 2 Marines down here, nicely done. But just basically getting himself in a much better position economically once again. These 2 Liberators, one died before, but he replenished it, and they're still causing issues here for Jjakji. And this is going to be the fight breaking out. I say breaking out, but let's be honest. Innovation, oopsie daisy. Oh, he's back in the game. Oh, the Marines, they weren't in the best spot there at all. I think that little bit of lag there from Innovation might have caused him some problems.
And still a lot of tanks left over there. Look how good they are at spending their money, by the way. Like, neither player is rich at all. They're queuing a lot of these Marines. But now goal base way earlier for Innovation, which is actually a pretty exposed one. That's the orbital from his main as well. If somehow Jjakji realized, actually he catches this kind of lucky. I think he's going to be able to get the snipe.
Yeah,
he just has to steam pack with his upgrades. This is going to go down very fast. Innovation trying to walk all the way back to catch these medivacs and snipe them. He already steamed. Can he get them? Oh! Wow.
He's out. He's out.
That's a very important orbital.
Yeah.
Oh, Innovation's going to attack, though. Oh, are they going to base trade?
Jjakji's going in for as well. Oh, Innovation's coming back for the defense.
I mean,
no, he's not.
If he comes in from behind and the tanks are sieged here, this could be very bad.
Yeah.
The Marines, though, are split a little bit away from this.
There's a drop going on down here as well. Marine has actually spotted out this gold base, but this army is going to get sandwiched if it's not careful. This is...
Don't get that one guy alone.
I'll take them all. I'll take them all on. You got nothing. Got nothing. Oh, you got something.
Oh, and that gold base of Jjakji is under assault.
Yeah.
Really nice. Really nice split from Innovation. He's going to base trade, I think, as well. Look.
He killed that command center as well.
Hey, just caught whatever units are away from those tanks. He put himself...
Oh! Oh, pick him up! Pick him up!
Oh, and the one Marine that could have fought against this.
Pick him up! Get out of there!
Tanky backs are a thing of the past, so now he has to pick up the tanks like in non-sieged.
Yeah.
And I think Innovation's done it. Like,
looks like it.
Look at the supply, man.
Look at the supply, yeah.
Look at it.
It's beautiful. Well, and that is...
Nothing else needs to be said.
A crazy set of events there coming out. And now are the SCVs coming to war. It's time! We're not militia. Okay. Well, they're going to melt. That is Innovation. Crazy set of events. I think he would have probably taken a better engagement up there if he hadn't have lagged. But regardless, he takes the victory 1-0.
Poor Jjakji, like he fought really well this game, but then from a certain point, it just feels like Innovation, once he's able to get the machine going, he's on multiple bases, he's just like, he can steamroll anybody in the world, especially in a matchup like TvT. So very impressive stuff once again from Innovation, who, if he wins this match, will be one match away from qualifying for the Intel Extreme Masters. Gyeonggi?
Yeah, that was good. Very good. Did you get into the second game of...
No.
No, you didn't. Okay.
I was focused on this one.
Yeah, that's fine. Do you want to come into this one as well?
Yeah, sure. I'm watching a little bit the other games on the stream. Like Bly's playing a little bit of a longer game against TY right now, where he's like behind in supply, but he's got ultras, and he's got more bases. I think like he might be. Is Bly seriously gonna win a longer game against TY? I would not have expected that.
Yeah, that would be
I mean, he's
pretty
not
sick.
It's very hard to tell because it's very small. It's an embedded stream on TL.
How do I join the game?
Oh, actually, Base Trade is guessing his stat as well.
Invite to game. It didn't auto invite. Has become party leader. Ready process cancelled.
I accepted the invite. Yeah, they probably cancelled it.
Yeah.
Because I accepted it. I would ask.
Okay.
Because I'm not in the party. I'm not cool enough.
No, you're not. Ah, I see. And I'm not in the game. I guess they're all on friends list, and we can't just join directly, I guess. Did they start? I really hope not. Okay,
Forte beat Maru.
Right.
So that happened. And Linok beat Scarlet 2-0. Both games were 2-0. So Linok against Forte for a place in the Intel Extreme Masters Gyeonggi.
Okay, cool. So we definitely have the potential for some Terrans. It's a terrible sentence structure. Definitely have the potential for. Don't do that.
And Bunny is still waiting for Ayasunu or Trap.
Okay.
To try and qualify. And then here, Su won against Dream. So it's going to be Innovation or Jjakji against Su. It could have been Fortier, but it's going to be 4 Zergs.
Of course.
After Bly beats TY and then Truster has. It's pretty sick actually for Bly to do so well when he's playing on Korean server with quite a bit of lag. He's from Ukraine as well, so like it can't be a good thing for sure. Like it must be pretty bad.
Impressive stuff by
The
Bly.
turnout for this tournament was great, by the way. Like there was like a lot of Chinese players, a lot of foreign ones. Cats was in its snoots. Who did Nib lose to actually?
Did he play or did he just get knocked out very early?
Actually, it would be. Maybe he just got like a really tough match along. I couldn't find his name in the bracket, and now I've skipped the earlier rounds.
You can sort that out, actually. If you go back to the bracket.
I would try with this.
Show all under final. It's in a really weird spot, isn't it? But
yeah, I don't see him listed, so he probably didn't play this one, didn't check in or something.
Yeah.
Maybe changed his mind.
All right. Looks like Go-Go has been called, and we'll get into game number 2. Currently Innovation leading 1-0 in this TvT. And it really did look like Jjakji adapted pretty well compared to what we saw from him yesterday against Innovation. But you can't beat the snowplow that is Innovation. Just comes along and pushes you out of the way.
It's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
I wonder if Su is worried about Innovation. He should be. Even though like Su, I mean, potentially could be really sick against Terran himself. But we saw Maru brutalize Curious earlier, so I wonder how that one will go.
Yeah. Are they ready? Seems so. We had somebody leave the party? And everybody's confused.
I can't find a stream for TY. Okay, TY is 1-0 against Bly. I couldn't find a stream for that, sadly. I wanted to keep an eye on that.
Why is there a T-Rex dancing? That's Planet Coaster, that game. Yeah.
Don't tell me you know about it.
Look, see, Planet Coaster.
Yeah, you read it.
No, I do know about it. I just couldn't remember the name of it until I saw the logo. Planet Coaster. I was about to call it Coaster Planet. That's why I hesitated. It looks like a good game, actually. Looks like a good game.
It's so funny, by the way, to see all these players that, like, you know, were teammates for so long. You know, like all the KT players at Home Story Cup, they're playing each other, like in the tournaments, in the brackets and stuff. It's like, what is going on? They all do really well as well. And now in this very qualifier, like, Su could play against Innovation for the qualifying match. It's like, where's your team spirit now?
Su versus Innovation, wasn't that a GSL final? An actual GSL final one time? Su versus Innovation? Yeah. I think so. All right, whilst you're doing that, we can jump into the game. Game number 2, Innovation, up to the top left. He's in the red. He's a boss. He's a fantastic individual. And up to the top right-hand corner, we have Jjakji in the blue, who's a timid individual, but also fantastic.
It was the 2014 GSL Season 3.
Yeah.
And I don't need to tell you who took second, because you already know.
Yes, we do.
It was Sue.
Poor guy.
And guess what? He very well might take second in this qualifier.
It's like, not again!
That poor guy, man.
Wasn't that the qualifier? Sorry, wasn't that the final where Innovation got handed the flowers and then just kind of like brought them to his face?
Yeah.
And just like,
It's funny because when you say that, I think of In Control telling the story.
oh, yeah. I love it. I love it. This is pointless. Why have you killed these flowers for me? You have brought me them wrapped in paper. I do not require these. All right. So.
God, Sue has so many second places.
Yeah. What
It's
did he win?
so sick.
A Casper Cup? Was it Casper Cup that he won?
It's three GSL second place, DreamHack Open Stockholm. Actually, 4 GSL, I think, second place.
Wait, which one was the dream?
And then one Intel Extreme Masters where he lost to Innovation as well.
Solar, he lost to Solar.
At Gamescom. He lost to Innovation 1 and 4, remember?
Oh yeah, he did,
Solar.
didn't he? Oh dear.
So he lost twice to Innovation in finals, and now he might play him in finals of the, or so to speak, of the qualifier.
Yeah. And let's be honest, I mean, out of the three, this is probably the most important. So, it's...
I mean, hey. Intel Extreme Masters, man.
Yeah. The qualifier.
The best and biggest tournament in StarCraft 2.
That's right. That's correct. Of course. BlizzCon ain't got nothing. All right, what have we got going? Jjakji's changed it up a little bit, actually. He's going for... Oh, wait, no. I say he's changed it up in inverted commas, but he actually went for the same build yesterday on this map, probably because of that air distance and knowing the Innovation's tendencies are as they are. A Hellion. Let's go. Burn it up.
Honestly, I don't know what it takes to beat Innovation right now. It feels like the only moment he loses when he looks this good is when he starts playing really weird out of nowhere. Like, remember this one time there were a couple Zerglings in his middle line? I didn't realize it for like a while and lost a bunch of SCVs, and people were like, what the hell? Like, out of such a good player, you would never ever expect that. But guess what? He's human, and somehow, sometimes, he plays a little bit worse. But right now, his Innovation is looking like that. What is that AI called that played against the Go player?
DeepMind?
Yeah, it's looking like DeepMind was already programmed. They nicknamed it Innovation, and they released it here in this qualifier. And he's just butchering everybody. He lost to Hero yesterday. That's the thing. But like I said, I feel like against Protoss, it's a much trickier matchup, especially against guys like CJ's Hero.
Yeah, exactly. And for Hero, it is the promised land of Intel Extreme Masters. So
yeah, also,
that plays a factor, of course. It's going to be Banshee Cloak with Banshee Cloak, and the Raven is being produced by Jjakji to just try and counter that coming in as well. Hellion just sticking around at the front. Doesn't want to go up to the ramp because it will die to that Widow Mine. Get the boops. Boop. Banshee crossed Banshee. I think they might have not seen each other, but both... Oh, no, they did. They did. Everyone's positioning, getting ready for it. Cloak's about to finish for Jjakji, but Innovations is a few seconds off. But push back over here.
It's pretty cool to see like one defensive Raven, by the way.
Yeah.
With how good these are.
Yeah, it's good. Did he go back in with the Banshee?
The auto turret damage was increased from 16 to 24 with the latest patch, which is quite significant actually. Like, think about it.
It is indeed. So Jjakji lost his Banshee. I didn't manage to catch it. Innovations is still being a pest. These Marines are trying to spread themselves out so they can catch this.
Just a reminder about siege tanks, guys, because I know a lot of people know the general things about... yeah, nice control there. That was StarCraft Master training. I know everybody knows pretty much, like, you know, tanks are different, you can pick them up and stuff. They know the general things about some of the changes, but they don't know them in detail. So for the siege tanks, the health was increased from 160 to 175.
Yep.
The damage in siege mode was increased from 35 to 40. And before it did plus 15 versus armored, now it does plus 30 against armored. So basically tanks do a whole lot more damage, but they can no longer be picked up while in siege mode by medivacs. So basically, if you siege, you're just gonna have to stand there and fight. And the opponent will be less encouraged than before to actually go and attack into you. And when you're doing a proper siege where you have to siege forward, it's gonna take longer as well because you can't move them with medivacs anymore.
It is true, and that's why we saw quite a lot of punishment going down on towards Jjakji's siege tanks in that previous game. Can't pick them up, mate. Sorry about that. Paying attention to the StarCraft minimap is a lot harder now than it used to be. I guess I'm well out of practice. The dots are so small sometimes, especially blue dots on some of these backgrounds. But we're on it. We're on it. It's fine. Just need a funker. And something just happened. A Widow Mine just went off.
Somewhere.
Ugh.
Just do you.
You?
Yeah, where are the Widow Mines?
Yeah. This one? It was this one that went off. Yeah, don't worry. Alright, what's going on? 3 siege tanks and a few marines going to move out here for Jjakji.
When are we going to see battle cruisers? That's the real question.
The teleporting craziness of battle cruisers. That'd be fun, wouldn't it? Who scanned?
Yeah, just trying to figure out whether it's facing bio or mech. So far out of innovation, every single game we've seen has been bio, and it looks like it's going to continue this way. Both players going for it.
Trade for trade here with point defense drones being used, as you said, the double engineering bay.
It's like, on one hand, I like that Jjakji is really trying to have some initiative and play aggressive himself, but at the same time, innovation is just so good defensively that it feels like an impossible choice. If you play slow against innovation and you defend, it's gonna steamroll you, and then if you play aggressive, you just defends perfectly. Like it feels like you have to find the right balance and just like play incredibly well in general to somehow be able to do damage to this guy.
And Jjakji kind of deviating from that mech that you played yesterday compared to now going for the bio as well with the double engineering bays. It's like you're playing against a guy that is far better versed at the tactic than you are in this matchup at the moment. So Innovation certainly has control of that. And see, let's look at the air. Okay, does he have energy for a point defense drone? Let me click on you, Raven. I don't think he does, so... but at the same time, those Marines got so much damage done to those Vikings! That's a disaster for Jjakji, because now he's going to have to give up so much air dominance here. The Marines don't...
Nice position for the tanks here by Jjakji. I don't think... Yeah, he cannot go up the ramp here. Innovation, and his tanks are dying.
Yeah, this is not good for Jjakji at all. He's going to lose every Viking. Oh dear.
Such a supply lead once again. Innovation just like he's making these world-class players look like trash.
Yeah, he mixed in the Liberator super quick, and there you go, GG, as quick as that. Jjakji bringing those Vikings down against the Marines just left him in such a bad position.
Su must be quaking in his boots right now looking at this.
Gonna get him.
How am I gonna beat this guy? Oh wait, I don't play Terran.
Did we see any TvZ at all throughout the...
Yeah, we saw Maru Butcher.
Oh yeah, we did, didn't we? That's true.
Curious earlier.
Yeah, with his interesting builds.
Which makes me worried for Su. If Xerox don't have the new patch figured out, although for the most part it's similar, I guess I would say.
Yes.
I guess we're gonna have a break.
Yes.
And then, I mean, Su against Innovation seems like a no-brainer, right?
Yeah, I guess we go on to our qualifying matches now.
Because it's already ready, but we will do all of them.
Yeah.
Maybe we can show the bracket real quick, actually.
Let's do that.
Let me remove that taskbar. Yeah, there we go.
All right.
Let's start from the top. So here, TY is playing against Bly. Trust already won against Haz, so maybe we're going to see TY or Bly against Trust. And then Linok will play Forte. Bunny will play Asunu or Trap. And then our next match will be Innovation against Su. A pretty sick one, so good matches.
Yeah, some great matches. Imagine if Trap gets through again. Good old Wing Commander himself coming back to another IEM.
Yeah.
All the greats.
I talked about the Terrans, though. We need to qualify some of them. I feel like Forte I'm really surprised about, to be honest. Because I expected Maru to beat him and then maybe beat Linok, but now Forte, he beat True in the previous round. He beat Maru now, and now he's facing Linok, and suddenly this Forte guy is in the qualifying match against Linok. All he has to do is beat him, and he's going to Gyeonggi with us.
It's true. It is true. Everyone getting that Korean barbecue with Kyle Harris and Todd. And maybe Apollo, I'm not sure. But anyway, let's head to a break. And then when we are back, more Intel Extreme Masters qualifying action. We will have 4 more series to come.